All right, so 34, solve by factoring. And we've been given the equation x squared plus 9x minus 22 equals 0. So let's go ahead and go through this and ask ourselves question 1. Is there a GCF here? And it doesn't look like there is. So question 2, how many terms are there? Well, we have 1, 2, 3 terms. So we're going to be factoring either by the AC method or the scissors method or trial and error method. But again, because the coefficient of our x squared term is 1, we're going to be using a simplified version of one of those methods. And don't forget, we're setting this equal to 0 even after we factor. And we have an x squared here, so let's go ahead and break that x apart into x and x. And now we're looking for factors of 22 that subtract to give us a positive 9. Well, how about plus 11 and minus 2, right? Positive 11 times negative 2 gives us negative 22, and positive 11 minus 2 gives us positive 9. So there we go. And now because this is an equation set equal to 0, after we've factored, now we're going to take each of these factors and independently set them equal to 0. So let's go ahead and set each factor equal to 0 and solve. So here on the left, we'll go ahead and subtract 11 from both sides, and that'll leave us with x equals negative 11. And here we'll go ahead and add 2 to both sides, and so that'll give us x equals 2. And here again, you could take each of these two solutions, plug them in, make sure you get a true statement. Again, this is one of the questions that you can go ahead and check yourself. And so it's not a bad idea to take each of these negative 11 and positive 2, plug it back in for x, and make sure whatever the left side evaluates to is 0. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. Let's go ahead and try the 2. So 2 squared is 4 plus 9x. Well, now we're going to plug in 2 for x, so we have 4 plus 18 is 22, minus 22 equals 0. So our 2 works. If you were to plug in the negative 11, it would also work. But on a test, that's how you can check yourself. So there we have it. Number 34, x equals negative 11 and positive 2.